How's it going, you guys? Welcome. Happy May the 1st. It's May the 1st, right? Yeah, it's May. Happy May the 1st, and welcome to another vlog. I'm here at the barn right now doing some work. I hope you guys had an amazing month, and I hope you guys enjoyed that last one, April. It was a shorter one, I think, mainly because, I was doing a lot of things and that I really just wanted to live in. I didn't really want to do a lot of recording, but I'm hoping for this one to be a little bit longer, hoping to record a little more of my journey. And tonight, what am I doing tonight? Tonight I'm going to the studio. Tonight we're working with the second to last song. It's almost done. We're finishing it up tonight, and then we're heading off to 5th Street Studios to finish the last song on the EP. And that's gonna be fun because it's the first time I'm ever recording on tape, and that's just been a lifelong dream for my entire life. So I can't wait. That's gonna be amazing and a lot of fun. And I'm sorry I'm shaking everything I'm moving, but okay, that's gonna be a lot of fun, and I can't wait for that. But we gotta go through some work today first before getting over there. And it's been an exhausting day already. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this month. I hope you guys enjoyed last month. And, I just forgot of something I had to do. I just remembered of something that I forgot that I had to do. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this month. And I'll see you in the next video. Here we are, folks. We're in the studio. Here with a Telecaster. Never used, well, I have a Telecaster, but never recorded with one. And we're about to finish. It's gonna be cool. And we have Surfer Dude on the TV screen, getting ready to surf. Also, shout out to John Mayer merch for being cool and very expensive. Spent like $200 on pure merch, but it was worth it. Walking up a flight of stairs after leg day is the worst thing ever. So Multiverse of Madness is coming out tomorrow. I'm excited, but I'm also cautious. I'm excited about Sam Raimi. I'm excited that we're getting another Doctor Strange story finally. I'm excited about Wanda's turn into the House of M version of Wanda. I'm excited about Patrick Stewart. I'm excited about Toby possibly. Anything else that we're gonna like? I know that this movie is gonna be insane, filled with a lot of surprises, a lot of twists, a lot of like holy shit moments. But I'm a little cautious because I know Sam Raimi, and I also know Marvel. I know Sam Raimi has a very specific style of film that he goes for that I really, really love. I really love his direction. I just don't want Marvel to meddle with it too much to the point where you can't tell that this was made by Sam Raimi. This could have been made by any other schmuck. Like, I want you to be able to feel this is a Sam Raimi movie, and this is Sam Raimi's vision through and through. So I'm excited, but I'm cautious because I know how... I like Marvel, don't get me wrong. I do like Marvel a lot. I'm a very big fan. But it got kind of to a point where most movies felt like they were all directed by the same person. And I don't like that too much. So I hope that this is very much the vision of Sam Raimi put to film in a grand scale way. I don't know. But I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see it tomorrow. As I'm sure it's a disappointment to many, I'm still watching Smallville. I still haven't finished it, but I'm almost done. I still need 2 more seasons though, but I'm almost done. I feel like by the end of the year, I might have finished Smallville. Oh yeah, time for hats. Alright, so I'm here. I just helped my friend move out of his apartment, and that was fun, but we're here. It's like 10:40 some, which means we're gonna get out like at 1. But it's gonna be fun, and I can't wait. And that is huge. Do you guys see that? I don't know if that's just me being from Brownsville and having Cinemark, but I mean, I've been to others too, but it's pretty damn huge. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but it's cool. It's gonna be fun.
They are two of the most powerful superheroes together.
It's got a sort of darker tone to it. When you Sam Raimi at the helm, he's a master of that.
We wanted the fans to go, oh, how cool. I mean,
What's going on, folks? I'm here about a foot away from the ceiling. Look at that. I don't know if you can see anything because I feel like I just flipped the camera super quick, but I'm off the ground. And just fixing some stuff up here. But I want to take a minute to talk about Doctor Strange, because I saw that movie a little bit ago, and I waited a couple days to talk about it because I wanted to arrange all my thoughts before I say it. Even though this is not going to come out arranged, this is going to come out all over the place. But this was a good movie. Not bad by any means. Just, if anything, just messy. I feel like I walked out of there feeling a little bit, I don't want to say underwhelmed. You know what? Yeah, I'll say it. I walked out a little bit underwhelmed. Not because it wasn't good, and not because, well, I'm going to talk a little bit, like, spoilers here, because if you're watching this video, it's been a month since then, so I think it's safe enough to talk about, but still, spoiler warning. I wasn't underwhelmed in terms of how many cameos there were. Like, I know that it was insane, the amount of cameos that people were thinking about, and in reality, it wasn't like that. Although I am kind of upset that they teased, or they pretty much showed all the cameos in the movie, or all the surprises in the movie, in the trailers, which made me be like, okay, it just, all that stuff would have been nice to not have known about until the movie. But John Krasinski was a good surprise that we didn't know about in the trailers, but I feel like even then, Charles Xavier and like Captain Carter and all of them would have been just fun to have seen in the movie and not been spoiled in the trailers. But regardless, that's not the reason why I didn't, not that I didn't like it, because I did like it. If anything, I was more underwhelmed about the approach of this movie. The thing that I was most excited about was Sam Raimi directing it. Because, excuse me, I just ate. Because I know, I'm really familiar with Sam Raimi's work. I love Sam Raimi. Obviously, you guys know that I love Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man trilogy, and that Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man movie of all time. You can't fight me on that. But, I was very excited to be very invested and connected into the character of Doctor Strange, because I feel like he's a very good character who hasn't really seen the spotlight enough in a big way. You know, we had his movie, which I wasn't particularly a fan of the first movie. It wasn't bad by any means, it was good, but it just didn't leave me with anything about that character, just besides the fact that he's cool. I felt like it was just kind of, you know, I felt like it could have been a lot better, and it could have been a lot more unique than it was, and that's just a different kind of problem with Marvel movies in general. Not that I don't like them, I love Marvel movies, but they can get a little samey from time to time, especially in like origin movies. And so I really, and with Endgame and Infinity War, of course, he more or less took a back seat, and then No Way Home happened, and he was also taking a backseat, obviously because it's not his movie. But I was really excited to just dive into the character of Stephen Strange, and, you know, like in the What If episode, I wasn't really a huge fan of the What If series, but that episode with Doctor Strange, I really, really liked. I felt like that was a really big character moment. And I was kind of expecting a little bit more of that in this. I was expecting, because I know Sam Raimi, he loves characters, he loves Doctor Strange, and he loves diving into those characters. And I believe that there are a lot of good moments in the movie where you can totally see his care for it. But I just feel like ultimately it felt like it was a little bit too many hands in the pot. Um, I feel like even more so than what happened with Spider-Man 3, where there were too many people putting in just ideas and stuffing it full of stuff, and not really letting the image of Sam Raimi's vision breathe. And it's not, it isn't bad. I know I'm saying a bunch of stuff, but it's the villain Wanda is one of the best villains in Marvel movies. I absolutely loved Wanda, loved her horror scenes, all her scenes. She was by far the best part of the movie, best character in the movie. But again, it felt like Doctor Strange took a backseat to his own movie. It was like, it felt like all the emotional moments were very much displayed through the kid America, and in a way it almost felt a little bit more like her movie than it did Doctor Strange's movie. And it's like she was fine and all that, but I don't know, I felt like really it should have been a little more devoted to him, his character. I feel like the whole issue with Christine was very much, in the beginning, I was very excited in the beginning of the movie because I felt like this movie was, it looked very good from the get-go. Starting off with Christine's wedding to another guy, you know, seeing all that. We've been there before with Spider-Man 2, you know. It felt very reminiscent. Even the scene itself reminded me of the wedding scene from Spider-Man 2 with Mary Jane and John Jameson. Yeah, John Jameson. And then the fight with Shuma Gorath and everything. I was like, okay, this is going to be great. This looks so good so far. And then it just kind of shifted gears, and not in a bad way. It's still a good movie. I don't want to sound like I don't like it, but I guess I was a little underwhelmed by the execution of it. I felt like I expected a little bit more of Sam Raimi's direction to bleed through, and I feel like it wasn't all the way there. Like, there was definitely moments where Sam Raimi, it was 100% Sam Raimi. All the horror aspects, a lot of the character work, especially with Wanda. Wanda was like, in with addition to like WandaVision and all that, WandaVision definitely helped sell her character. But a lot of the emotional moments were from her, and she was really the heart and soul of the film, which is good because I feel like Marvel doesn't really have a lot of great villains, so it's good to have another one there. But ultimately, it did feel like it was Doctor Strange. Sam Raimi's idea of Doctor Strange and Marvel's idea of what Doctor Strange should be, and it just quite didn't mix all the way, I feel like. But ultimately, I feel like it was still good. I think it's still better than the first Doctor Strange. But definitely not as good as I thought it would be, and definitely not as good as I think that it had the potential to be with Sam Raimi at the head. Because Sam Raimi is... I sound like a Sam Raimi fanboy, and I am, but I know his movies, and while they can be a little cheesy from time to time, it always has a lot of heart, and it always feels very personal and very, it just feels well crafted. And then, I guess maybe it's the modern era, or the formula of whatever's going on with Marvel, but it just didn't quite mesh as well. Also, the comedy in this movie. The comedy in Marvel movies has gone from bad to worse, and my crowd, the crowd that I was with when I was watching that movie, very much felt, I don't know how it was like for you guys, but it was almost like every time there was a joke in the movie, the crowd would just groan. Like, it was just bad. It was very, very bad sitcom type of humor with, have you ever seen like The Big Bang Theory without the laughing track, or like Friends without the laughing track, where there's just this, like, weird pause in the movie for people to laugh, but they don't laugh. It was brutal in the movies, and everybody would just groan and cry. But regardless, it at least was a different type of tone of movie where all the humor, it wasn't much humor, it was very little humor sprinkled throughout, and it didn't compromise any of the big scenes, but it was bad. It was very, very bad humor. Anyways, that was my thoughts on it. But I hope that you guys did enjoy it. It was still good, and if you hadn't seen it, you definitely should. I think it's still pretty important to the Marvel Universe, and just in general, it is still a very good movie. So check it out, and let me know what you think.
No, I do. This is a brand new hard drive. I don't know what happened, but it's saved. It's saved.
When life gives you lemons, make a 6-minute long song.
Yeah, make a hit record.
Make a hit record.
When I don't count, it doesn't last. Choice walks in where it lets you last. You never know when it starts till this fire gets out the glass around summer eye. Something is there, and I don't know how to fix it. Something's different, and I don't know what it is. No, I don't know what it is at all.
After months and months, I'm home. I have a show this weekend, this Sunday actually, and it's in Harlingen, which is a couple minutes away from my home. So I decided to come home. I'm playing the show with a lot of old friends, old Creekwood buddies from my old band, and it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. I'm super excited. Gonna see a lot of familiar faces I haven't seen in a long time in the audience, so hopefully I'll be able to get some footage. If I can't for whatever reason, then I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure this time around I will, because unlike in other cities like Austin and New Braunfels and stuff, I actually know people in the audience here because this is where I grew up. But it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited. So now I'm going to place things that I've collected around to my room, because my room is a collection of weird things. I got this Van Halen single for Jump, and it's signed. It's so cool. And then I got some comics too. I just got a bunch of stuff. A lot of Ultimate Spider-Man comics. So if any of you guys, I don't know how many of you guys that follow me, or you're probably saying that I'm geeking out right now and that I shouldn't, but I have a backpack full of stuff that I brought. So that's cool. On the wall goes another poster. As you can see, I've been adamantly collecting these for no reason at all, but I like going to the movies and getting the posters and then just putting them up. So yeah. And of course my record collection is growing, or regrowing, because I lost all my records, but it's regrowing. Alright you guys, I want to introduce y'all to my first drummer.
Yo,
Jorg?
Tis I, tis me.
Tis Jorg, the Epic Jorg 115.
Have y'all been?
Original Creekwood
You want to know
version
the
1 drummer.
V1.
V1.
V1 drummer of all time.
2019 to 2020.
2020, I think.
Yeah, I think you might have even bled into 2021 a little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a little bit into 2022. Whoa.
Yeah, but now he's back.
I'm here.
He's back to drum with Vince.
Vince
and
Spanish. Vince Spanish.
Spanish Vince.
Hola.
Well, he only sings songs in Spanish and in like
Like a very like a very like broken Spanish.
Yeah, like
an
really
extremely-
bad
really
Spanish.
bad broken Spanish.
Oh god.
Dude, so we're on our way to Guitar Center right now. We're gonna go buy ourselves a ride cymbal maybe. We're gonna scout the prices, see what's going on.
Oh yeah.
For this upcoming show that we got, Browntown show. Shout out to
Sunday.
Browntown.
Shout out to Brown.
Dude, this town smells like brown.
It
If I'm
smells
being
like
honest.
brown.
I can't smell this town smells like brown.
Man, this town smells like brown. I
But
love
yeah,
it though.
dude.
You can't find anywhere else that smells this brown.
Dude, for real, this town is very like homey once you like have lived here for a long time.
For sure.
Once you smell like brown, you feel like brown.
Yeah, and people can tell that you smell like
you
brown.
smell like brown.
when you're not from when you're from brown,
brown.
and you're out of brown. People can tell that you smell like brown.
As Kanye West once said, a real gentleman will hold you down when you're supposed to brown.
Yeah.
Brown.
Brown.
Brown. I offer you an Accord. That's it.
That's all, folks. There you go.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do a fill where I go paradiddle diddle, into a really fast double paradiddle at the end. So it's like it's supposed to be something like that, but
Yeah.
it's a little hard to get clean because I haven't played in like a couple of years. So it'd be like. Full speed, but it's really hard. I'm not on the tech anymore, but
Yeah.
damn.
This is what the inside of a musician's house looks like. There's no such thing as a living room. And yes, I just woke up, so that's why I sound like this, but there's no such thing as a living room. Only practice space. Why am I built this way? Vibe Fest. I'm preparing.
We are preparing for Vibe Fest. We're not vibing.
We're not vibing or festing. But Vibe Fest is happening. And then George is not here, neither is the bassist Sam, but they're coming. And then once they do, we'll either fest. That's not you. Where are you? We'll either fest or die.
Go slap. I can't slap.
I'll show you.
No, go get away from me. Get away.
You want to slap? I'll show you.
Show me how to slap.
Obligatory dog video. How's it going, Hugh? This is Hugh, everyone.
That is you,
That's Hugh.
and I'm Dave. And
That's
this is
Dave.
Max.
Dave and Hugh. This is Carl. Carl.
Carl. I was the Carl. You know what? Harley's kind of like Carl.
Yeah, Carl. Carl.
I need to. What's up? Oh, yo.
You. Getting ready for the show. All of us. We're all here.
Give me a second. I gotta. There's a thing about
What's up? Brought to you by Whataburger.
Please pause.
Sponsor us. We need money. What's going on, Sam? Playing bass. Your girlfriend, Austin.
Okay, now.
Yep.
Put it down.
Morning after show days are the types of days where you just want to stay in and sleep the entire day. But I can't. I have to go to Austin, and because I have to finish recording, and then the next weekend I'm going to San Antonio to play another show. So it's gonna be fun, but I am extremely tired. And it's early, and I just want to go to bed, but onwards and upwards. And we're back in the studio, finishing up the EP. Almost done. The job is almost done.
and I can't wait to finish. We're in the last song. We didn't get to record the full song on tape, but we're gonna get to record the drums on 5th Street. But we're starting off the song here, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna do vocals right now, and hopefully it comes out okay. So I burnt my hand today really bad. So that's fun. What sucks the most, is that tomorrow I'm supposed to record the solo for the final song. The solo and some other electric parts. I think that hurts more than the burn hurts right now. And the burn hurts a lot, but that sucks more. But we're still gonna do it. I'm still gonna find a way to play even with this, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, update for today. With the hand burned, still working. Hell yeah, Lino. Final song. So, I just got out of the studio. It's really late. But I'm just incredibly happy right now because we're on the final song. All the stuff minus the drums and a little bit of keys have all been recorded. It's pretty much mixed and mastered without those parts, of course. And it's so close. Like maybe one more session, 2 at most, and we're done. And it's insane because today we kind of finalized all the ideas for a song of mine that I've tried many times to get right, and I just, for whatever reason, whether it be the way it was recorded, who I recorded it with, where I was at, maybe even where I was at musically, it just didn't work. And now, finally, it worked 100% of the way, and I'm over the moon because it's exactly the way that I thought it was going to be. It's exactly the way that I wanted it. And I mean, obviously, still, it needs work. It still needs the drums. It still needs some key parts, some keys. But I'm just so happy that this vision that I've had for years is finally about to come out. It's finally about to be finished. And we'll get into the promo, and we'll get into the videos, and we'll get into all the work that comes around releasing an EP. It's finally that time. After years and years of waiting and trying and failing, it's right around the corner. It's happening, and the world will see all of this in a matter of months. And I can't wait. A matter of 2 months, maybe. I think everything will be out there, and I just couldn't be happier. So, it's really late. I have to get up really early in the morning, so I gotta go home. And we're gonna continue working on this for the rest of, until we're done. We're gonna go hard, and it doesn't matter whether my hand is burned or whatever. We're gonna finish this, and we're gonna do it the best way possible, because you guys have been patient with me long enough, and it's time for me to deliver something that you guys can truly enjoy and grasp, and something that can follow you through whatever emotions you may feel. And it's about time that I show you guys who I am with my heart on my sleeve, and show you guys what my life has been like for the past 3 or 4 years that I've been making this EP. It seems so surreal that I started writing this EP in my sophomore year of high school in my bedroom, and now I'm here in Austin, Texas, in the studio. We're about to go to 5th Street Studios to finalize the rest of it for the last 1 or 2 sessions, and it's done. It's about to be done. I just can't wait. So, thank you guys so much, and Come hell or high water. It's coming soon.
So I don't want to be that guy that breaks into singing mid-talk, right? But hear me out. I wish I could do falsettos. I'm just right now talking about, like, I'm doing videos right now, and I was like, wouldn't it be just so cool if I could just break into, like, remember when it's done and over, but like good, you know? I don't know. Maybe one day. I'm practicing, so hopefully later on I can actually do some cool falsetto stuff and record cool songs and make cool things. But until now, I just suck at it. So guys, today's finally the day. We're going into 5th Street Studios to record the ending bits of the final song. And it's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait. I'm super excited to go to 5th Street. I've never been there before. We're gonna finish the EP finally. I really don't think there's going to be much done after this. I really do think this is going to be the final day. If by anything it's not, it'll really just be like tiny touch-ups, because this is going to be a long day. We're in there for about 8 to 10 hours, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited. I can't wait. And I will definitely be showing you guys inside of the studio, because that studio is just beautiful and amazing, and it's out of this world. So I can't wait to go in there and finally finish this EP up how it needs to be. Would you just look at this, man? I'm kind of quiet because we're getting ready, but this is insane. Yeah! It's happening. Hour number 8 in the studio. There you have it, folks. Another month. You guys have made it through with me. Thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you guys enjoyed this month. It's been a lot of fun. I'm currently right now just hanging out, just playing some guitar. But later on tonight, I will be headed home, just for like a couple days, hanging out with family, doing a little bit of music stuff as well, and just in general having a good time. I'm excited to go back home for a bit. And also, I want to say that as far as recording, we're done. That's it. That's all we're gonna record for the EP. Everything that's recorded. We're gonna have one more meeting in the studio to polish some stuff up, like mixing and mastering. But as far as recording goes, that whole process is over with. It's incredible that that sentence is being said. It's been so long. You guys have known. I've talked about how it's been maybe 4 years now of me trying to get this EP done, and it's finally gonna see the light of day this time around. And it's done. It's done recorded. I haven't gotten around to listening through the full thing yet, just because we still need a little bit of tweaking with like mixing and mastering and stuff. But as far as that goes, recording in the studio, 100% finished with that last day. We spent about 8-9 hours in the studio and cranked everything that we needed out, and it's ready. It's gonna be it's a roller coaster that I hope that you guys enjoy. It's like, I really am excited. I can't even put into words how the feeling that I have for you guys to listen to this EP. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I'm really excited. And thank you guys so much for sticking around for another month. I know that they kind of fluctuate in lengths. I know these days I kind of skip a couple days. I don't do every single day anymore, only because I in special days with special people, like my parents and my family and stuff like that, I don't really want to whip out a camera and, like, you know, vlog. I kind of just want to live, because these days I don't get to spend a lot of time with my family. So when I do, you know, it's special, and I want to just finish up, like, not worry about anything else and just focus on those moments. So thank you guys for understanding that, and I hope that you guys continue to enjoy these next couple months. there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff happening in this next few months. A lot of traveling that's I'm really excited about now that summer's coming around. But just now that the recording process of the EP is done, a lot cooler things that are music related but not necessarily recording related are gonna be happening, and we'll get into that a little more as the days go by. But I'm getting a lot of new content ready, a lot of things ready for when the EP releases, and this is really going to be an experience, and this is really my first time doing an EP of this scale. I'm really kind of treating this like an album, like a full-on album release, but maybe a little bit of a smaller scale, but definitely bigger than an EP, like scale-wise, as in, you know, rollout and stuff like that. But I'm so excited. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I see you guys next month. Peace.